only is she wearing a very cute jacket that I love a lot and kind of want to steal from her, she's also an ER doctor in Chicago, and she does comedy for fun. Everyone please give it up for Ellen Wesley!
This is my cougar outfit for today. Well, you guys were talking a little bit about getting older, and I thought, well, okay, I have to think of myself another way, you know. That sort of over 50 crowd, you know. Then there's the over 60 crowd. I'm in the over 60 crowd, yay. Right, and the cool thing, I'm like, well, okay, you know, how do I think of this? Because I'm always big on being positive, you know, I want to see things another way. And I thought, well, I can either think of myself as a cougar or one step closer to death. I like the cougar thing. I think I'll do the cougar thing. And I think cougars are like a three-part thing. I have to think about this a lot because where I live in Chicago, there's so much comedy. Oh my God, there's like open mics forever. It's so much fun. And they're all like these 20 guys in their 20s talking about their dick all day long. All day long. When they're not talking about their dick, they're talking about how much they masturbate before they get high. I get a lot of practice listening and okay, I gotta think of things another way. So I'm an ER doctor and I love it. When I was growing up, my mom said, well, you know, you're gonna have to work because your husband might leave you. And as a little girl, I was thinking, I don't want to work. I was like 6 years old. So I looked around and I thought, well, what doesn't feel like work? And my dad was really cool. He was handsome. And I was a little girl and I just thought he was so wonderful. I thought, I'll do what Daddy does. Because he was kind of cool. And he was a doctor. And I just considered that the skills that one needs to be a human being. So it really totally doesn't feel like work. And P.S., if any of you decide to crap out, I am more relaxed doing my ER doctor stuff than anything. So it's so awesome. So when I'm here, I live in Chicago. I grew up here in LA. I went to Fairfax High. Wow. Right? How cool is that? I would never, ever have done anything in entertainment because I have entertainers in my family and they're competitive and they're phony. And they all think they're so special, two of them. They're my brother and half-sister. And but they don't talk to me and it hurts my feelings so much. I don't know what happened. I'm older, you know, and I think I got over my older sister manipulation, dominance, control stuff. I did. I mean, because I'm also a real people pleaser, and I wanted to have a good relationship with them. Anyways, but they don't talk to me. My brother and I went to lunch one day. He borrowed some money, and he never talked to me again. We didn't have a fight or anything, man. It wasn't even that much money. So, but now, and I know, see, I mean, I knew we had a dysfunctional family, but I realize now that one of the ways that you know if you have a dysfunctional family is if you have to look on Facebook to see who died. Fortunately, nobody died right over yet, but and I didn't kill anybody, so that's really good. And the other way is that if you, I was wondering what my brother looked like because I was here one time in LA and I was driving by the freeway, and because he lives in LA, he lives in Studio City, right near my mom and my half sister. And I saw a homeless guy on the side of the road. And I'm like, oh my God, I wouldn't know if that was my brother or not. So, not because I would want to run him down or anything, but I want him to love me. I'm so sick. I really want him to love me. But he had requirements, I guess. He just wouldn't tell me if he would tell me who they were. But so I found his stuff on YouTube because he wants to be an actor, and my sister's an actress, and there's only one of us that gets stage time in LA though. I don't know how that works. It's therapy for me. I don't know. They can do what they want. Anyway, so I'm here in LA. This is a kind of tough trip because my mom is dying, and part of why I got into comedy is I was depressed one day and a total accident happened. I went to a comedy club because I was depressed. I had yoga clothes on. I don't do yoga. I had to spend all day with my mom, and I didn't know at the end of the day whether I should shoot myself in the head or move into the assisted living with her. You know, get a jump on it. I was already over 50. I'll be their doctor. That's like my plan B in case money is short. Oh, hey, you know, I'll be the doctor. It'll be good. I'll get free rent. But not yet. It won't be good for dating, you know. I don't want to date anybody who might die in the act. That's just depressing. So I sit with, so I went to this comedy club and I did my thing in my yoga clothes, and then the weirdest thing, somebody called 3 days later to invite me back. And I was like, whoa, what is that? So I had a lot of fun, and it turns out, man, in Chicago, there's all kinds of cool stuff. And in Chicago, it's very, stand-up it's just about the work, because you can't get rich quick in Chicago. Most we hope we don't get shot on the freeway. It's always really good in Chicago. So my mom has Lewy body disease, and Lewy body disease is what Robin Williams had. There are two kinds of dementia, public service announcement, well, there are more than two, but Alzheimer's, they get further and further away, and they forget who you are, or your family is and stuff. Lewy body disease, they kind of go back and forth. There's a low-level Parkinson's with it, but they change personalities. So back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And so the good news is they don't forget who you are. But my mom now, she's in the end stages, and it's, my God, there's like a whole mental hospital full of people in her head. So I wanted to, my goal was to be, and is to be peaceful and bring her peace and love and not be selfish, so that when she's ready, she'll go, because I feel like that's being a good human being. So I sat with her in yesterday and today and just was loving, you just want to say the right thing, and thank God she loves me, whatever, and she looks at me and all of a sudden goes, well, no, Phyllis. But I don't know Phyllis. So she's man, it's tough. I help all kinds of people that I don't even know, I help, and it's like, I think God does the work. I'm not a real religious person, but if there's universal energy, they say that the good news is if there was not nature, us doctors would be out of work. So it really is kind of wonderful how that works. And so then after my mom, I went and I was like, okay, I'm working on dating a little bit, and it turned, and I'm thinking, my goal is now, how can I text a person long enough, or back and forth, there's always textings, without getting a dick pic? And I thought, well, maybe it's the wrong reason to use Tinder. The 20-year-olds, they've already realized that, it's a good way to meet people, but people my age, they still think it's for screwing. Is that word? Awesome. So I'll tell you, I ended up on the floor at Second City one night. And here's how it happened. I had my wonderful coaching session with a coach I love, and then all of a sudden I thought, uh-oh, I don't feel very well. And I thought, oh God, I'm gonna puke. I don't think I can make it to the sidewalk or to the Uber or whatever. I'll be smart. I'll go to the ladies' room, I'll lay on the floor, take the handicap stall, and I'm laying there, and the handicap stall's bigger, put your jacket on. And I'm laying quietly because it's like, okay, either I'm gonna puke or it'll go away. And after about an hour and a half, I realized someone's going to find me. This is not going to be good. And I heard the most frightening thing I have ever heard in my life. A young woman comes in. Hi, I'm a therapist. I can help you. No, you cannot. No, and the only thing that would have been better is if I threw up right then in her face. Anyway, you guys, I'm Ellen. Thanks, you're wonderful.